Hi everyone, it's MaryAnn. I'm a visual artist and voice coach from Singapore, and welcome to day 5 of my 100-day creative vlog series. It's all about creativity, the creative process, the artist journey, self-expression, maybe some personal development stuff and life stuff thrown in there as well. I have no idea yet what to call this series. And I have no idea also exactly what kind of topics I'm talking about, so it's basically all revolving around this. So if you have questions related to these things, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or get in touch with me through my different social media links, which are posted with the write-up attached to this video. Yeah, I would love to hear from you because I don't know if I would have enough content to talk about for the next 100 days, so it would really help me a lot if you can ask me questions that you think I might be able to answer, and I'll try my best to answer them, of course. So yesterday I talked about writing down all the reasons why you're doing this project that you're doing, or you have this goal that you're going after. And this doesn't just apply to creative stuff, it also applies to anything in life. Any goal you want to achieve, any aspect of your life that you really want to work on. Knowing why you're doing it, knowing how important it is for you to accomplish it, and what you really want to achieve from accomplishing that goal, would really help a lot in moving you forward towards it. And this why comes in very handy because there are going to be obstacles that will come up in your journey towards achieving this goal. And when I say obstacles, I don't mean like external obstacles. A lot of times the external obstacles that come up, so things like suddenly you get very busy, or suddenly you feel tired, and like or suddenly somebody needs your help and you have to go and help them. I'm going to tell you right now, these external obstacles are not the real obstacles that you have to deal with. If anything, they are the distractions that come from your internal obstacles, and then you are projecting them outwards into the external world, thinking that those are important things that are getting in your way right now. So when I talk about internal obstacles, I mean things like telling yourself, oh, I'm not good enough. That's a very common one. Or like the fear of failure, or worrying about the outcome that you may or may not get. Like for me, for example, one common one that I have is thinking like, oh, what's the point of doing this? Like, so as an example, okay, even before I started doing this creative vlog, one reason why I have been procrastinating on it, I've been wanting to start this thing maybe like since July, okay, maybe even since May or April. But I kept putting it off because I just kept thinking, what if nobody cares? What if nobody wants to hear what it is that I have to share? And then what's the point of spending the time recording it if nobody's gonna listen to it? And it doesn't make any sense because, I wouldn't know if anyone would benefit from it until I actually do it. I wouldn't know if, and there's always that possibility that over time there's more people tuning in and listening, and somewhere out there in the world somebody would need to hear what it is that I have to share. And all these things are I know them intellectually, but somehow there's always going to be a part of me that would keep coming up to stop me from doing the thing that I really want to do. So one of that for me is this, what's the point? Like, what if it doesn't make any difference? What if this, what if that, why should I even do it? And then I won't do it. Or I will procrastinate for months and then finally do it, but still that voice is there. So what I'm saying is that you have those internal voices that are telling you things and giving you reasons why you shouldn't do your project. And our job here in life, at least one thing I realized, isn't so much about accomplishing goals in the external reality that we have, but rather it's about being able to overcome the obstacles that you put in your own way. So really what we are working towards is being able to get past our own defenses and our own barriers to get the things that we want, to manifest the things that we want, and manifest what really matters to us in our life. So I would say, like, start paying attention to some of these internal conversations that you're having with yourself, or these internal, you know, barriers that you have towards the goals that you have and the project that really matters to you. Sometimes these internal barriers, they would manifest in external symptoms. So for example, you know, sometimes, you know, when I get confronted by the things that I need to do, I would suddenly feel like binge watching something. So sometimes, you know, I will put on an episode of a show, like just to take a break from my work, and then usually I'll just watch like one episode and then I move on and continue doing my work. But on the days where I'm confronted, and I don't realize this at that point in time, but I would start watching the next episode and the next one and the next one and the next one, and before I know it, like 3 or 4 hours have gone by and my work that was supposed to be done isn't done. And only then I would go, oh wait, you know, I'm confronted by something, and that's why I keep escaping into the world of, you know, fiction and TV and, you know, the fake reality basically, instead of focusing on my real reality. So sometimes your internal barriers would manifest in external actions or external symptoms, and you know, the only way to actually know that you're doing it is to be able to observe this over a period of time. And so when, you know, once you're aware of it, that's where coming back to your why theme really helps a lot, you know, and coming back to your external motivators really helps a lot in getting you back on track to overcome these obstacles and to continue towards the goal that you set for yourself. Yeah. So I leave you with that today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, or follow me on Facebook. And if you have questions about the creative process, artist journey, you know, life, personal growth, self-expression, things that you think I might be able to answer, it would really help me out a lot too, because I have 95 more days of content to create here. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you tomorrow.